Hey guys, welcome back to another serving of food for thought. Of course, not everything in this reading will resonate for you, so I encourage you to take what does and leave the rest. However, if this resonates or you just so happen to like this reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. So let's jump right in, you guys. Holy Spirit, what is the message here for the collective energy? What are the cards here, Spirit, that best represent the reading? Masculine energy here is trying to numb the pain. This is someone who is indifferent about a truth that is exposed. Now this energy could be trying to put a key in others' back. This is someone who is trying to control a narrative. This is someone who is trying to control a narrative about you or a situation, and they're taking action. This energy is taking action because they are not satisfied. This is someone who is triggered by your energy or the fact that you're not giving in after learning a truth. For many of you, this is someone who is very mechanical with their thoughts, their emotions, and it's really hard to get through to them. I feel like this is someone who could be trying to intimidate you in some type of way, where there's a lot of lies and deception, slander. This could be someone who is bad-mouthing you. This is someone who is telling lies because they can't cope. This is someone with a victim mentality with underlying issues that don't concern you. I just feel this energy is just too difficult to please. This is someone who has extreme inconsistencies, very deceptive with their words. They use their words to trick others. Now this energy is feeling like there's no place like home, but they'll never admit it. This energy is disappointed, unfulfilled, unsatisfied, but this energy is refusing to heal or refusing treatment, which is only prolonging pain. For many of you, I feel like this is someone who is trying to deprive you through silence or separation, or even trying to trigger you, trigger your deepest fears, but I feel you are definitely living rent-free in their head. Because this energy either can't get over you,
Food for thought, 313.
or this energy just cannot get you off the brain. Now this energy is trying to set something off, trying to set off a chain reaction, some type of situation that will affect you. But as I said before, depriving you only puts them in a harsh position. They're only depriving you at their own expense. This is someone who is heavily burdened, and things are definitely mounting. This is someone who feels like you left them for dead, when truthfully, they abandoned you. This is someone who is being very lazy about a situation, giving in to a dirty opportunity, money, but there will be retribution, because now this energy is feeling cursed for leaving you on red or being irresponsible, because now you could be cleaning house. While this energy is easily led. This energy is easily led astray, or they're trying to use others to do so, because losing you or being rejected by you is a hard pill to swallow. Things are very, very different now between the two of you. They regret this gaslighting energy, but they didn't have the energy to give you what you needed. Knowing that you wanted more, this person gaslit you, told you what you wanted to hear, instead of giving you what you needed. More energy here, Spirit, thank you. someone who is very used to cutting ties, running away from their problems, and trying to talk their way out of things through trickery of words. This is someone who enjoys the appearance of smoke and mirrors to mislead or embellish facts or their agenda. I feel like this is someone who cut ties with you, who is now regretting it, but now doing whatever it takes to get your attention, whether that's good or bad. This energy is definitely committed to whatever they're trying to do. This is someone who thinks you are being petty by not putting up with their antics, or the fact that you've taken your power back, that they're willing to be equally offensive to even the score. As I said before, this is someone who wants your attention and willing to do whatever it takes, whether it's in a good way or bad. This is someone who is wanting to even the score, causing something small to get out of hand quickly. This is someone I feel couldn't care less about rejecting you because they thought they were too big to fail. Now this energy is bitter, angry, salty, and on a mission, determined to affect you. This is someone who clearly wants your attention, wanting to set some type of trap because of a separation or a divide. But I feel this is someone who disassociated themselves with you. Now they're stressed. Now they're stressed, feeling like you left them for dead. But this is someone who was unresponsive when you reached out. They didn't respond to the text. They didn't respond to your phone calls. This energy left you on red, wanting you to be in some type of mystery, but now you've fallen back. You've fallen back because you're not willing to be finessed by their energy. This is someone who is mad because you're too hard to fool. Now, whatever scheme that they were coming up with is too big. It was always meant to fail. I feel like this was excessive, what they were trying to do, trying to weigh you down when it comes to affairs of the heart, not wanting you to trust anyone else. But I feel you're dealing with someone who has some clear mental issues, where they're having mood swings, run an energy of someone who believes they can't run back to you because you're loyal and they're not. But as I said before, this energy refusing treatment, refusing help, only cause these differences. Whether it's lies, betrayal, someone trying to trigger you because they had too much ego. Let's get a little bit more energy here, confirmation here from a different deck. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the reading, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. Holy Spirit, what is the message here? Yeah, this energy is clearly triggered. They're not wanting to be perceived as a simp or insecure, so they're not being an adult about a situation. They're pressed, somewhat obsessive, not wanting to look like they're chasing you, but they want to. This is why they're trying to trigger you. They're trying to trigger you so that you look back or want to react. This is divine feminine energy, someone who has goddess-like tendencies, yin to the yang. This is someone who's in solitude thinking about you, knowing how bad you are. But this energy is flexing, boasting, knowing you have receipts. This is someone who is not being honest, yet they know that you have something to hold against them that you could say, and you're not. This is someone who needs to purge their energy. They know that you have done that, yet they have failed to do the same because they are always playing some type of mind game, wanting you to have some type of guilt trip, but that's not working. Something that they're trying to do isn't working out at all. This is someone who thought that they were superior within a situation, that they had a leg up on you. But I feel something is starting to hit different because this energy is spiteful now. Spiteful when it comes to you, when this energy brought all this chaos and mess. This is someone who couldn't be an adult about a situation. And this is what caused a divide. This is someone who knows that you are irreplaceable, but they're overwhelmed with something. This energy feels like you're just showing them tough love, and something's going to change eventually, not realizing something may be final. Something just might be done. I feel like this is someone you possibly have to love from afar, love from a distance, and for some of you, you may be ignoring them as a whole. Because it's hard to get them to rationalize or understand their own madness or petty ways. But as I said before, something is starting to hit different. They know that you have receipts, you know a truth. If it's not the whole truth, they feel you know enough to not want to come in so quickly, not after what they have done, the things they have said intentionally. Now this energy is big mad, impulsive, moving off false energy or emotions that they have failed to deal with. This is why this energy is coming sideways at you. This is why this person is different. This is someone who is emotionally charged, not being receptive to the facts, only dealing with false illusions and emotions. This is someone who is upset because you realize something, you've discovered something. You've discovered that this energy is all cap.
Food for thought, 313.
Someone who is all talk, telling you bold-faced lies, and you're over it. For many of you, something was the last straw and you're moving on. Something is out of your hands when it comes to someone who is false, not showing their truth and pretending to be woke. This is someone who is hypocritical, not liking certain things, but they're doing those things. This is someone who needs to heal because you don't know who this is anymore. So I feel for many of you, you're playing it safe. You're playing it safe when it comes to someone who is flaky. Not the person that showed up in the beginning. This is someone you may have taken flight from. There's a lot of mixed feelings. Someone is feeling exposed or humiliated. Something is stagnated. There's a lot of excuses because this energy that you're dealing with is jaded. This is someone who needs to change their frequency, but they are just used to retreating, thinking they're trying to figure it out, but nothing has changed. This is someone who just wants to pop up, and that may cause a plot twist. This is someone who is on the rebound, wanting to reach out, wanting to manifest, but their energy is suspect. Their energy is sketchy because they're still toxic. And as I said before, they're wanting your attention by any means. But I feel this plot twist is bigger than you think. There will be a sudden change, and you're going to be an OG about it. Something is moving quickly, especially when it comes to an inner circle, reckless ways, or a family. And its giving is not for me. Some of you are not letting this energy back in because they're inconsistent, back and forth, yo-yo energy, but something is about to become final. Law. Something is about to become fair. If someone gets caught red-handed, a fraud, someone who has a lot of deceptive ways is about to learn a lesson. Especially when it comes to a separation or divide. Something may just be final. For many of you, I believe you made many attempts to give the love that they claim they never had. In fact, you know what? Let me get a couple of more cards out this deck. You tried to give this energy what they claim they never had, but they never truly gave in. I feel this is something that you discovered or realized. This is why they're in this salty energy, giving into the wrong squad, someone needing to be brutally honest to them. I feel like someone is speaking out. It's someone who wants to reach out to you, but they're too hesitant to call. They're not being an adult about this. They're pressed. They think of you all the time. But as I said before, this is someone who is willing to get your attention, whether it's in a good way or bad, because it's all good to them. Because whether you come back or not, someone just kind of wants their lick back. They want to affect you in some type of way because they're being petty, immature, reckless, closed-minded. This is someone who has a brick wall because they believe you're guarded and defensive. As I said before, this is someone who feels like you're being petty, but you're not. You're just not putting up with all of their lies, their excessive behaviors, because they're always overdoing it. Now there's too much pain to overlook. There's too much betrayal to just put aside. Now this energy is in savage mode, wanting payback. Yet I feel within this payback, they'll only receive karma. This is someone who is wanting to make something public, wanting to tweet something, wanting to put something online. This is someone who clearly has a beef with you, even when you clearly don't. This is someone who has harsh words about a separation because they feel entitled, because things are different. This is someone who is upset, but this is someone who avoided you and left you on red. Now they're feeling like they can't tolerate something. They should have spoken something in person. This energy avoided a deep conversation with you. This is why they left you on red. They didn't pick up the phone calls and they didn't return the text because they wasn't ready for the deep conversation, the heart to heart. And they were never going to do it in person. Now they're upset that you took flight. The fact that you have mixed emotions about them. Now this energy is wanting to make a point or prove something out of their very harsh or spiteful ways. But I don't feel it's going to get them anywhere. Not at all. As I said before, this is someone who is resenting you. They resent you for giving up or taking your power back. I feel like you took a step back and they didn't like it. They don't like the fact that you may be healing or finding another way. Yet I feel it's rightfully so. Since you realize the one you'd probably take a bullet for was the one standing behind the trigger. This person knows that your energy is different. This energy either knows that you know they're fake or not ready for what you're trying to give. This is someone who has feelings for you, yet I feel it's unexplainable what they're feeling. And I feel it's the only reason you're suspect of them. Something has been recorded or not forgotten, but I feel you're manifesting in a different way. Moving on to a different phase or level within your life. And this is why they're feeling like you're leaving them behind. I feel you're doing nothing of intention. You're just following your heart. You're taking yourself where your heart leads because you already know the truth. And it's kind of hard to forget it. For many of you, this is someone who's going through a lot behind the scenes, taking a lot of losses, setbacks, and failures. And they're faking it when it comes to their finances. They're at a deficit. They're in debt, going through some type of financial struggle. Their finances are in a clinch. And they're not wanting to shoot their shot. They're afraid to shoot their shot. This is someone who is wanting you to come forward or make the first move, but something is beyond repair. Something is broken beyond repair, especially when it comes to the past. Because it's become old news. For many of you, you may feel this twin flame energy is old news because they're detached. This energy is going through a ego death because they failed to keep something simple. Now they're trying to throw shade, cause a war, trying to be overly dramatic, or they're just holding animosity, risking it all because they have nothing to lose. Nothing to lose by hurting you because they feel they've already taken too many L's. So they're creeping around, spying, trying to do something with urgency. But something is on lock. Something is solid when it comes to you. And as I said before, there's so many lessons they're about to learn. Too many here. This energy feels that they are taking some losses, but I feel they haven't lost anything yet. Because what's coming their way is very unexpected. And there's too many changes that they need to make. This energy is not ready for life, not ready for change, and not ready for love. They want their freedom. And this is why they're always moving around, never settling down. But I feel these secrets, they will be exposed. What they're trying to hide. This is someone who wanted you to believe you were crazy or over emotional about a situation that you were truthfully right about. You turned out to be right about something that they were trying to keep secret or hidden. Now this energy may be stalking, watching, wanting to cause a fight. This energy is just wanting to get a reaction out of you because they can't connect to you anymore. This energy feels like you're moving in a different direction, and they regret the fact that they try to strategize because they're no longer king in your world. They're no longer a priority. This was a domesticated situation where now something is done. Something is over. This energy thought something was on pause and you would soon get over something, but you're not. This is someone who wants you to believe the lies that they told was to protect you. Yet their lies are to ensure that they can get what they want or can continue doing whoever they want. I feel this is someone who didn't realize some things. I feel like this is someone who wanted to get what they wanted. They disconnected. They want to have some type of war or fight with you. They want you to react. They want to cause these problems for you, wanting you to look like a problem in all of this chaos that they've created. Because if they can't beat you in this petty game that they have started, they're going to try to dig up your past. They're going to try to dig up or provoke you. This is someone who is trying to provoke who you used to be. So don't let them. Because trust me, they're going to try. There's a lot of focus and attention that they're putting on this because they're not dealing with their emotions. And for many of you, they don't know how. They're dealing with a lot of unfamiliar emotions that they are upset about because it's triggering them. It's causing them not to have a clear head. There's a lot of anxiety, bad dreams from their fears, as well as their guilt. This is someone who is extremely emotional, behind the scenes, not talking to anyone, not telling anyone what they're thinking and feeling, at least not the truth, because they know that there's too much tension. There's too much stress on things, and they're worried about which way you're about to go. This is someone who knows you're upset, or this could be their energy. Please take it how it resonates with your message. But they're tired of this too. But it's not keeping them from these petty actions or petty ways because it's all they know. Even though that this energy knows that you're tired of this long, harsh journey, you're over it, they still want you to submit. This is someone who is all about ego. Now they're stressed because you're somewhat amused and living in your own zone. I feel you could have found your own peace of mind, a clear-headed space. where you're not thinking about the gossip, but someone is waiting on a phone call. This is someone who is wanting to make some clear moves toward you, but I feel they need to seek this journey within because I feel you could also be protecting yourself. Protecting yourself within a situation where there's a lot going on and this energy is still playing games. This is a very playful energy that doesn't realize that something has just got real fast. There's a lot going on with this energy. Who knows that you are protected in every way? The secrets that they tried to keep on going nowhere. There's no patience. There's a lot of emotion as well as anxiety. This energy wanted a victory, but they got nothing but tension. Tension and stress for the pain that they have caused. This is someone who wants to come out of this dark space with you, but they don't know why, how. This energy doesn't know how to come out of this dark space, so they're trying to get some type of reaction from you
Food for thought,
regardless
313.
of the consequences. For many of you, there could be sage involved. Someone's trying to clear anxiety. I'm not sure if that is your energy or theirs, but something is exposed because someone is indecisive, knowing you're still upset. They're nervous about a family vibe or connection or a queen. Someone was indecisive about you, even though they know they still desire you. This energy was being fake, flawed, and tempted. Now they're sitting in a danger zone because there's a lot of emotion and they're coming from a very dark side. I feel there's a dark side to someone here who has a lot of lies. A lot of lies when it's concerning you. And they're playing to win. They're playing to win because they know something is final. They're wanting to affect you. And they're coming out in a lot of ways. But I feel you could be cautious. You're cautious when it comes to this energy, especially when it comes to love and respect. Because I feel you've learned energy doesn't lie. Even if their actions are saying something different, even if their words are saying something different, their actions, they can't change. They can fake it for a while, but soon, these lies always come to the light. They always come to the surface. And I feel for many of you, you think you've seen their dark side. I feel like you're about to see more. I sense this energy believes they're superior in some way with every desire to win. And trust me, they are playing to win. This is someone who is playing to win this petty beef, yet I feel there's no talking them out of this. There's no talking them out of this space of what they feel since they're still angry. You survived after they threw you under the bus the last time. Yet I feel no one hates you more than someone who knows they can't break you or have you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this message and has gained some food for thought. If so, let me know by commenting down below or liking this video. I hope to see you again, guys. Bye.